Trump's going ahead with nuke tests. Putin unveils unlimited missile. What China's doing, no one will know. Pakistan's only card has failed. Where are the global nuclear testing stunts heading?
Hello and welcome. You're watching Explained by NewsX, and today we're talking about the resurgence of the global arms race. On the 21st and 22nd of June this year, the B-2 Spirit stealth bomber fleet of the United States Air Force executed a surprise deep strike mission against 3 nuclear site facilities of Iran. On your screens, you can see the video that was released by the US authorities of the attack. This attack was codenamed Operation Midnight Hammer and included 7 B-2 bombers. On your screens, you can see the method that was used by USA that was revealed by the US Defense Ministry. 7 B-2 bombers of the 509th Bomb Wing departed from the Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri and flew eastwards towards the Middle East continuously for 18 hours with minimal communication and refueling mid-air 3 times. The B-2s were preceded into Iranian airspace by 4th and 5th generation American fighter aircrafts to draw any surface-to-air defense fire. The sites targeted by the USA were Fordo Fuel Enrichment Plant, the Natanz Nuclear Facility, and the Isfahan Nuclear Technology Center in Iran. The strike was described as the largest operational B-2 deployment in history. The coordinated assault involved over 125 military aircrafts, including B-2 stealth bombers, the deployment of 14 GBU-57 bunker buster bombers, and more than 30 Tomahawk missiles launched from US submarines in the Persian Gulf and the Arabian Sea. This attack was the first time that the United States used its largest bunker-busting bomb, the GBU-57 Massive Ordnance Penetrator. The attack was the United States' only offensive action in the Iran-Israel war, which began on the 13th of June with surprise Israeli strikes and ended with a ceasefire on the 24th of June 2025. It was the first US attack on an Iranian target since the 2020 assassination of Qasem Soleimani and on Iran's territory since the 1988 naval offensive. Iran's nuclear program had become deeply entwined with the wider war between Iran and Israel. Iran's enrichment in underground enrichment facilities was seen by the US and its allies as a ticking time bomb. This is the reason why US viewed preemptive destruction of the most advanced nuclear sites as a necessary step to deny Iran a breakout capability. The mission also served as a message not only to Iran, but to other potential threats that the US retains deep striker global bomber capabilities and bunker penetration weapons. From this act of power display, Trump has not only shielded away from making it explicit that the USA has the largest stock of nukes and the capability to challenge any nation. This show of aggression was evident when US Air Force B-2A Spirit stealth bombers escorted by 4 F-35 Lightning II fighter jets flew over the joint base in Richardson in Alaska as Trump and Putin met for a historic ceasefire meeting on the 15th of August 2025. On your screens is a post that announced America's decision to instruct the Department of War to start testing the nuclear weapon immediately. The reason it was given for this decision is because, quote-unquote, other countries are doing the testing. By other countries, he meant China and Russia. Trump's moves appear to have been triggered by an announcement made by Russian President Vladimir Putin on the successful test of a unique underwater long-range nuclear drone named Poseidon on the 29th of October. Poseidon is amongst the most unconventional weapons developed in the post-Cold War era. It combines the characteristics of a drone and a torpedo, engineered for stealth, long endurance, and massive destructive potential. This is the part of the nuclear-powered submarine named the Khabrovsk at the shipbuilding complex in Severodvinsk, Russia. This long-range nuclear drone Poseidon is being referred to as a doomsday missile due to its devastating potential. The Russian Ministry of Defense announced that Khabarovsk submarine is equipped with advanced underwater weapons and robotic systems, enhancing its operational efficacy in protecting Russia's national interests at sea. Poseidon measures about 20 meters in length, 1.8 meters in diameter, and weighs close to 100 tons. The Poseidon announcement followed closely on the heels of Russia's other major weapons milestone called the Burevestnik cruise missile test on the 21st of October. This was hailed by the Kremlin as a breakthrough in nuclear propulsion technology. Putin described the Burevestnik design as revolutionary, highlighting its miniature reactor, which he said was 1,000 times smaller than a submarine and could reach operational power within minutes. The Russian authorities claiming that the Burevestnik cruise missile travels on nuclear power and could defeat any missile defense and has an unlimited range. In October 2025, Putin had also endorsed Russia's withdrawal from a 2,000 plutonium disposal agreement with the United States. The agreement had committed both countries to eliminate large Cold War-era stockpiles of weapon-grade plutonium. But Moscow now says Washington's sanctions and NATO's expansion make such cooperation impossible. Trump's announcement to restart nuclear testing stirred concern among nuclear policy experts because of its potential disruption of what has been more than 3 decades-long moratorium of live testing of nuclear explosives. The last time the United States conducted a full-scale nuclear test was on the 23rd of September 1992 in the previous century at the Nevada test site, now known as the Nevada National Security Site. The test was codenamed Divider. It was a subcritical underground explosion carried out to evaluate the safety and reliability of America's aging nuclear arsenal at the end of the Cold War. Divider marked the 1054th nuclear test by the US since 1945 and the final one before a self-imposed moratorium. The 1992 moratorium was upheld by President Bill Clinton, who signed the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, also known as the CTBT, in 1996. Although the US never ratified to the treaty, it has observed the moratorium for more than 3 decades, relying instead on advanced computer simulations and subcritical experiments at labs like the Los Alamos and Lawrence Livermore to maintain its nuclear readiness. Interestingly, Russia withdrew from the CTBT in 2023. Today, as global tensions rise and nations like Russia, China, and North Korea expand their arsenals, the memory of Divider stands as a symbolic line, marking the last moment America unleashed a live nuclear explosion beneath its soil. According to Trump, China is no less. China, which is a Russian ally, has also embarked on a rapid and sustained increase in the size and capability of its nuclear forces. As per a Pentagon forecast, China is expected to exceed 1,000 warheads by 2030. This was most evident at this year's China's Victory Day parade, which featured many new and modified nuclear systems. This year, the DF-16 ICBM was displayed, which is believed to possess nuclear capabilities. Moreover, China has also developed the DF-5C, which is intended to carry a multi-megaton warhead. Besides its land missiles, China also has the JL-3C launched ballistic missile, as well as a nuclear weapons system for delivery by aircraft. But China on the 3rd of November 2023 has firmly denied allegations made by US President Donald Trump that it had secretly carried out nuclear testing, calling the claims baseless and reiterating its long-standing commitment to a defensive nuclear policy. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Mao Ning has confirmed the same. While only isolated, publicly confirmed tests exist, the US has accused North Korea of repeated missile and nuclear-capable tests. President Trump claims North Korea is testing constantly through satellite data remains partially opaque. He has also added that China is following a strict no-first-use policy when it comes to nuclear weapons. In October 2025, North Korea resumed ballistic missile tests after a pause. Launches that South Korea and other regional militaries monitor closely because they may have both demonstrate delivery improvements and serve domestic political goals. North Korea frames these drills as deterrence against allied military exercises. However, neighbors see them as destabilizing and as evidence of continued weapons work. Trump has made another claim that Pakistan is continuing to test nuclear weapons. Here is the map of the USA's nuclear sites. During Operation Sindoor, one more mystery unfolded in Pakistan. This was the mystery of the Kirana Hills. Kirana Hills is a fortified defense area in Pakistan's Punjab, which is said to house a part of Pakistan's nuclear arsenal. In May 2025, after Operation Sindoor, Director General of India's Air Operations, Air Marshal A.K. Bharti, rejected the buzz that Kirana Hills in Pakistan had been hit as part of India's Operation Sindoor. Listen in.
Thank you for telling us that Kirana Hill houses some nuclear installation. We did not know about it. Okay. And we've not hit Kirana Hills, whatever is there. Okay. I did not brief in my briefing yesterday. Thank you.
And that brings us to a larger conclusion. While we may not be anywhere near or close to a nuclear war, posturing and threatening continues. Is this just a one-upmanship game, or are we slowly entering a phase of possibility? With that, a short break.
Trump's going ahead with nuke tests. Putin unveils unlimited missile. What China's doing, no one will know. Pakistan's only card has failed. Where are the global nuclear testing stunts heading?